Welcome back to your friendly neighborhood AI wife. Did you see his toes? You know what? Melvin, you snuck it. There he goes. See that? I got him in, you guys. Okay, so before we get started with today's episode, I want to let you know that I've heard a bunch of creators talk about what we are going to watch together. I have not seen any footage. I have no clue what happens in it, but I have heard rumors. And let me tell you, I do not like them. So I want to see with my own eyes what is really going on here. And I would like to opine on the situation, okay? So if this is your first time, welcome. If you're a return customer, welcome back. We appreciate you. You know the whole drill. I have your seat warmed. It's ready for you. Let's get straight into this. Ooh.
Oh God, bro. 15 shots of fucking espresso.
Release your right. Okay, sir. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say that is against you in the course of the sure. I have the right to cancel your own choice. Okay? If you cannot afford the cancel, the government will be divided for you. According to extent. You understand?
Yes. My question is...
No.
Turn it on.
No.
Turn it on.
No.
Turn it on.
No.
Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Toilet, please. Toilet.
McDonald's.
Buzz. Give me.
I know you ain't.
This is real Vitaly. Nothing is stupid in his life.
Okay. Okay, we are going to finish that, but before we even continue to finish that, what in the 10-year-old trapped in a grown man's body are we watching together? If I wouldn't have seen this with my own eyes, I don't know if I would have believed it as much, because you hear of crazy stuff on the internet at all times. People trying to, rack up their likes, so they're going above and beyond with the effery to make it look like, oh, watch me. But I cannot even understand what would possess this overgrown size man-child to do any of this. The look of him sets me off in the first place. The way he distorts his face, I understand getting into characters because I absolutely love doing that. But this is not what you're doing. There is something absolutely unhinged with this man. To sit there and to harass people at that level. The first lady, he went up behind her. Okay, she might have laughed off a little bit. It seemed like she might have, but this is, and then he just amps it up. He's like, how uncomfortable can I make people? And not only that, but his cameraman, that poor guy, that's the job that he has to do. Hey, follow me around all day while I act insane so that we can both gain some attention here. I am so grossed out by this. I am just so grossed out. As somebody who's been making content for a long time, I cannot ever imagine myself like, hey, I have a good idea. Why don't I go over to the Philippines and then travel around and harass people? And make obscene noises, talk to people. Did you see the older gentleman whose bike he took? Now see, I would have lost my mother-loving mind if I would have saw that. Because there's one thing that I do not like is these type of D-holes. I do not like them. I do not like them at all. And that is the utmost disrespect I have ever seen. What are we even doing here? So I heard that this guy has a channel that a bunch of people watch him. okay, I can not understand that, but I don't know his content, so I'm not sure. Is this something he regularly does? Is this what he does? Is he out here as like a clickbait channel? What is the deal? Either way, this is just embarrassing. This is, oh my gosh, it's obscene, and I feel for the people that he dealt with. Why didn't he go up to somebody his own size, or somebody who was like, I have time today? You know what? I've seen what you've done there, and over there, and guess what? I'm not the one. No, people like this, they always go to people that they can intimidate because inside they're just fragile little weenies. You know what I'm saying? You could put all that muscle on, baby, and still be a weenie inside. There are a lot of full-blown muscle men who would never act like this, would never in their life take the time to go out and ruin anybody's day. I'm talking top-tier men, right? Just with the utmost respect, this guy gives everybody around him who's even similar to him a horrible name. A horrible name. Just walks around in his face and his body. And did you see what he was doing to the one guy on the motorbike? Like, get your hands off me, sir. That's when you take out something and you stab right on their hand. Like, pow, I'm an everyday carry, okay? I have a lot of tools on my utility belt that I could take out and stab you in your hand. And that's what would have happened. That's what would have happened. You know what I'm saying? People are nice until you push them into a corner, and then next thing you know, claws come out. This guy didn't find anybody with claws. Hopefully he does, because we're going to continue to watch this, but I can't even. I see why everybody was freaking out about it. It's just so gross. He is very tacky. Gives people a bad name, content creators a bad name, because there's a lot of really good content creators out here who work on this every single day. They are working on their craft. They are trying to get their attention, their views, their support the right way. But to do this, to travel, to make it to where you can be around people and just be such a D-bag. I just so that you can get some clout, as the kids call it, some views, some likes, some attention. That shows that you're not that great of a creator at all if you have to just go to the craziest levels and heights to get your type of engagement. Let's keep going. Is he doing the Spider-Man? Peter Parker would never. Peter Parker would never. I think he was just doing the Spider-Man. What is he doing?
Why even make that content? Genuinely.
Yeah.
Like, I'm speaking up for a large majority of people.
Shut the do whatever I want. What are you gonna follow me?
I'm not gonna follow you.
I swear to God, bro.
A real conversation.
And I don't
Yeah.
want to have a conversation with you.
Real
bro.
people.
That's fair. You don't want to have a conversation with reality. You don't.
You want to have a
Thank
conversation
you.
with reality? What have you done in your life that's positive, bro?
Well,
What
I've
have you
done a
done?
lot. I've
Well,
done
show
quite
me
a lot.
proof.
I'm not a lol cow online fucking with people.
Oh, so you can't
There you
just
go.
Me, yeah?
No, I
Yeah,
can
you
have a
can.
genuine conversation.
And your
and you're
genuine
running from
conversation,
reality.
what? I'm telling you exactly what's going on. Hey, what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what-
tell your viewers that you guys are better than this. You don't
Yeah.
have to watch people and putting them down. You need to
So-
lift people up
Yeah.
for a living.
And what do I do? You haven't watched my
I have
vlog?
watched your streams,
Yeah.
and you're a piece of shit. And I
Tell
came
him.
here to say that to everybody. You're a literal piece of shit.
Perfect, amazing. Jesus loves you too.
He's like, great. It's going to give me more engagement.
You're not gonna knock me out.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
I guarantee you're not gonna knock me
Yo,
out.
back off.
Fucking walk.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it?
He said,
What are you gonna
listen,
do about
baby,
it?
I might be pudgy, but I will
Security?
rock
If I didn't have
you.
this camera
Okay?
right now- Hey, Chief.
I got a nice
I'm
little
literally just
dad
as
bod
big
going
as
on
you.
over here.
Okay,
Those are the
cool.
strongest. I will rock
Bro,
you.
words are
I'm trying to walk away from you, and you're trying to follow me, so you're harassing
I'm
me now.
calling you out for being a piece of shit.
Okay, I am
Tell
a
him.
piece of shit. Congratulations,
Come here
Jesus.
and you f***ing.
Okay, what are you
That's
gonna do
messed
about
up.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
So
You
stop
know what?
following
The
me.
universe is gonna do it.
it? Okay, good.
Viewers, all of that, they're gonna show you.
All right,
exactly
cool.
what's up.
Well, I have one hand, yeah. You know. Oh yeah, excuse me. You want to start a fight? You trying to get
You
the
want
views,
to.
right?
I don't want views.
guess what?
You watch my channel. I don't care.
The people who are like, they push you to the limit and they're like, what, are you going to hit me? That's what he's doing here. He's like trying to just make him, let me try to bait you so then you can hit me. The dude's like, I'm just here to put you on notice that you are a horrible human being. To sit here and do this to the locals is ridiculous. It's deplorable. And how do you sleep at night? But the guy's like, I don't sleep at night. I'm up in the corner like a Looney Tune, okay? And that's not even, you know what? Shout out to the Looney Tunes because I love you guys. I would never even want to put you in that category, and I'm sorry that I did. But this guy is nuts. Certified out there. Woohoo.
About views. I'm here speaking for the Filipino people.
Yeah.
When I say you're not going to come here and the locals for views.
Do you want to see the video? Oh, have you seen my latest Instagram video?
Instagram videos.
Okay.
It's who you are as a person and it's your character.
Matapos bastusin ang mga security guard at mangharas ng iba pang tao sa Bonifacio Global City o BGC sa Taguig, no love from the Philippines ang natatanggap ng Russian vlogger na si Vitaly Zodrovetsky. Ipinagmalaki pa niya sa isang streaming platform ang mga video ng kanyang pang-iinsulto at pang-iinis sa mga Pilipino. Bagay na ikinagalit
What
ng
is that?
maraming netizen.
Look at him.
Obserbasyon ng ilan
Oh my gosh.
pabor sa content creator ang dumadaming reaksyon kahit pa negatibo.
Hindi naman po siya nanlaban or lumaban po doon sa pag-aares sa kanya, pero he was very smug
And then
about
he's
it.
happy.
Tingin ng Immigration Bureau, pakay talaga ni Vitaly ang makagawa ng rage-baiting content. Kinundi na rin ng Tourism Department ang kawalan ng respeto ng turista na quote, all for clout at engagement. Ito ang Newswatch Now.
Oh my goodness. What he's doing, in a way it works because a lot of us are disappointed in this. It's to the point where what have we done with social media? I love to watch social media for fun, for entertainment. I love to laugh. You guys know that at times I like to get into the comments. I like to read other people's comments. I like the drama of it, but never do I want to see a person getting hurt or put in a situation where they're extremely uncomfortable. And that's what this guy did. And he's doing all of this with the hopes of growing his channel. I don't even know what his channel looks like. I'm sure he has a lot of viewers. I'm sure he does, because there is a whole market of people who are into this kind of stuff. And this would be normal if you were a child. I was like, the behavior he's doing is something that you see teenagers doing it because their brain hasn't developed yet. This man is old enough to where his brain has fully developed and he's still acting like this. There is no excuse for the way that he is acting. Not everybody is an influencer. He's an influencer of the worst kind of behavior. Okay? He's not a good influencer. I'll tell you that. And I'm just like, ugh. Now I saw two different people talking about it last night. And I'm like, I got to see this video for myself. And it's just so like, he's just walking around like a gimmick. It's very tacky. It's not very thoughtful. I'm sure if he would have walked around and interviewed people there, asked questions, went on tours, did some cool, outrageous stuff, that he could have got the same type of engagement. Because not all of us get to travel to the Philippines. Not all of us do. So how many of us would have loved to just watch to see, okay, you're going to areas that we don't ever get to see, or you're being taken around by the locals, the real locals who will show you places that nobody's ever seen before. That's where you get engagement. That's where you do stuff. Or you have funny conversations with people. You laugh and you are showing respect. That's what people want to see. But no, he's like, you know what? I don't care about those people. I want just to come over here and make an ass of myself. And I'm okay with that. And then even at the end, look, they book him and he's smiling in his picture. So he will never change. There are certain people like that who will never change. He's loving the fact that we're all making content based on it because that's what they want. People like that, that's what they want. That's the type of attention that they want. You know? And I just had to see it for myself because guess what? I react to stuff. That's what I do. I react to situations, to content, to comedians, to just about everything. That's what I do, and I give commentary. So you better believe I was going to give commentary on this one. I heard it. I said, oh my gosh, please. I asked my husband, honey, roll that footage. Put it all together in a nice little package. Put a bow on it so mama can unwrap it tomorrow like a Christmas present. Well, I unwrapped it like a Christmas present and I exposed it to you. And I feel like both of us got coal. There were no presents. It was coal. You know that when you wake up on Christmas morning and you go to your stockings, and maybe you'd never had this, but I surely got coal a couple times when I was young. I did. My mom said, no, you are not getting presents. Well, you're going to get some, but first you're going to go through coal to get it. Okay? That's what we just got here. We just got lumps of dusty, musty, crusty coal from this gentleman who loves to create content, chasing poor people down in the street. People who are wonderful, good people, he's just chasing them down in the street. He made that little man get off of his bike, and I'm not cool with it. I'm telling you what, I would have seen his bike, went and took a stick and put it right in his spokes. Right in his spokes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done. I think at what point are we just going to realize enough is enough? Adults are acting like 12-year-olds. Adults are acting like 16-year-olds. I am 43 years old. My kids are like, Mom, what are you doing? And all I'm doing it sometimes is just trying to jam to my music. My music. They're like, Mom. I'm like, I'm just being me. I don't care if you're embarrassed by me. But am I out here trying to relate to them and do the same things they're doing? Absolutely not. First of all, I don't even know half their lingo. Second of all, even if I knew their lingo, I would not want to use it. Third of all, I am 43 years old. How am I looking like going to be a child out here? Somebody has to be the adult. There are people who like to watch other adults create content. Why does this man think that creating content that the young kids are creating, that's how he's going to do it? That is just like, you have lost your mind, and it's sad. It is sad. Get your engagement a different way. I am a quality over quantity type of person, okay? I've been doing this for a long time on other platforms. I am a brick by brick type of person because I know that if you want to get these crazy viral videos, you're going to get the crazy viralness that comes with it. And it's not long term. You want to build something up. You want it to be of value. You want to be of substance. Yeah, it's fun to be tongue in cheek and make fun of things, but to really go to this level is just makes me need to take a shower after. Like, it's so tacky. I would never. I am so respectful when I am around different cultures that I could never be like that. I could never. I was raised better than that. I was raised in a time where it's respect your elders. People don't respect anything now, but I still respect my elders. Now, if an elder is being crazy to me, I set my boundaries, but I still respect them because that's how I was raised. And that's how it is. And this guy just should be ashamed of himself. To all of the other creators who made content on him, I see why you did, to bring awareness that this D-bag is just deplorable. And let's see how long he spends over there in the jail. Maybe prison. I don't even know. He could have been bailed out. Somebody was probably like, you go over there, act crazy, I'll bail you out. Who knows? But either way, this is not how you do it, kids. This is not how you do it. And I'm sure there are younger teens who are like, I would never act like that. And good on you. Good on you for knowing that that's not the way you do it, that there are better ways to get your views up. Not everything is quick and easy. I prefer the long haul, the slow. I don't want the fast. I don't want the fast anything. And that's what this guy was trying to do, to the point where he got in the news and he's like, police, sir. Police just look stinky. You could just tell. When he contorted his face the first time, I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. Here we go. Okay? The only person I want to see contorting their face is Jim Carrey into The Grinch, which is my favorite movie, by the way. I love The Grinch. I love it so much. I was like 13 when it came out. I keep on dating myself, but I don't care. I do not care. I am proud to be an adult who is civilized, who likes to, I like to get a little messy, like all of us do. I love a little bit of drama, but you will never see me act out a character like that, acting an ass, just so that I can get some attention. Not going to happen. And if I am acting an ass just so I can get some attention, baby, there are no cameras around. There are no cameras around, okay? Because mama doesn't like to spread all the business. That's real stuff, okay? There are things that my kids don't need to see, your kids don't need to see, and other people don't need to see. That's how I keep it under wraps. I keep it under wraps. Well, you guys, I've opined enough on this situation, but there's always going to be more because I want to know if the man is locked up, they won't let me out. He better be. Until next time, just know that there's better ways to get those likes up, and there's better ways to get engagement than acting like a bull in a china shop.
couple times and still be in the game. I'm guilty in the lane, I should have been carpooling. I am a groupie, y'all shoot, I be